Get the passengers on. I've got it mainly set up. Not sure why the FO's nav screen's not working, but ours seems to be. So I will pop you onto the full screen and we'll get the flight plan uploaded and we'll get ourselves underway. Right, there we go. So let's have a quick look. We've got ADAs are aligned. We've got the APU running, passengers on, APU bleeds on. So we will nip down to the McDo and have a quick look at the getting set up. So we got a valid air rack cycle, LEAP engines, good. So we will go back to the menu, add to, AOC, init press, and the init data request. We are Shamrock 1225 from Edinburgh to from Dublin to Edinburgh. That says 42-minute flight, but I think it's roughly just a little bit longer than that. We'll go init request. Cost index 24, flight level 250 for the cruise, and our alternate is Manchester. So if we nip back and we can go to our departure, which is going to be 28 left, and we are going to do, let's have a look at the flight plan. The flight plan says we are going to do the Rotver 1 Alpha. Rotver 1 Alpha. Add in and insert, and we can clear the discontinuity. That, and Edinburgh, our arrival is the ILS 24, and we are doing the Sunso 1 Echo arrival. Sunso 1 Echo via Taller. Insert that. Right, let's have a pop this onto the plan, and that looks like a mishmash of a flight plan already. So let's step through it anyway and have a quick look. So maybe we need to just, yeah, that does not look very good, does it? So what we'll do is we will possibly just change our departure runway, because that does not look, I mean, this is the experimental version, but I still don't think, yeah. Or we can leave it and we can sort that out when we take off and see if we just put a direct in. But we should be going, pop this in and see if we can change it. Bring up Navigraph and see what it reckons we should be doing. Rotver 1 Alpha, depart, right turn, fly over the Dublin NDB, out to Dublin 29, which is coded in, to Rotev, and then from Rotev we should go to Gotna, which again is still coded in, then out to Blacker, then Tunso, which is still correct, and that's the start of the Arrivo. Tunso out to Tala, and then to Tartan. So the flight plan is actually correct. So we'll see whether this can actually fly it. We'll set the QNH 1013. Constraints on. and we'll have a look at the fuel that we need. We need 5.5 tons of fuel. Pop that in. Just beyond the conserved time, actually we'll take 6 tons. 6 tons of fuel. That's sorted, 6 tons, and we'll just nip back to here, 0 fuel weight, and I'll block 6 tons. And the Airbus should fill this in for us. Good. We'll just press that, and we didn't do. We'll just load that, and then go. We'll start those boarding there as well, so that should give us a 0 fuel weight, 64.3 tons, and we can go back to init and just confirm that, and block is 6 tons, which gives us an extra 1.9, which is good. So we can go and do our performance takeoff. So 2.8 left. We'll do a flap 1 takeoff and put the flex up at 60. Transition in Dublin, I think still 6,000, or is it? Quick look. Dublin. Transition in Dublin is 5,000. 5,000 feet, and then we do V1 125, 126, and V2 130. So that is that setup. So we can, and we just wait for, we'll get the tug. We'll get him ready to come, and there he goes. Pop that back to arc for now. And we have a quick look at our that. So we're going to push back this way, taxi out, take the second right, first left up, and we'll cross over runway 08 and line up 28 left, which is just over there. So our boarding should be complete in a few minutes, and we can have a look if we've got any let's see if we've got any restrictions on our way out. Height wise, not below 3,000. So we will set 15,000 for this, and we'll make our climb to our cruise 25 once we made this right hand turn out of Dublin. So we'll go back in the cockpit. We'll set 10,000. Is set. Pop the constraints on, and there's the boarding complete. Oh, that fuel is just a little bit. So we'll do that. And do that. Starter to ignition, and we'll go with now getting, and we'll start engine number 1. And I reckon that is good for the pushback. And there's a good start on engine number 1. So that's the tug off, and engine has started. Everything else is set. UNH is still at 1013, and we can go start our taxi out to 28 left. So we will get rid of the parking brake. Let's give the engine a little bit of a nice little rev. Get us going. We can do a quick flight control check when we're under it now outside of there. So we'll go full up, full down, neutral, full right, full left. But working as well. Currently steering the aircraft. That's good. Juice. And we can now turn up sim sound. Got rid of the safety demo of the cabin. Go flap 1 as we're taxiing out. Hopefully don't get lost. So it should be this right just here, and then we take our first left just following the green lights. Foxtrot 1. Hopefully I got this right. Hopefully we'll take this to 28 left. Across the top end of this runway. There's 28 left just on the other side of it. Still following the green lights. So we will just come to a stop. Just there. We will set auto brakes to max. Get us all lit up like a Christmas tree. Turn the APU off. APU bleak. Seatbelts on. No smoke is on. Ding dong in the cabin. Arm the spoilers. Check that takeoff config. Go. Do that. And I reckon that we are good to go. Let's get ourselves away to Edinburgh. So we'll go 50% N1. Engine stable, release the toe brakes. Forward pressure on the side stick. And Manflex 60 SRS runway. Auto thrust is armed and blue. There's 8 knots. Release that side stick pressure. There's our V1. And rotate. Up on the flight directors. The positive rate and the gears can come up.